Well, we're back, folks, for the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, with our second half of the show.
Yeah, we were talking about it during the break, and Reggie Tatum and Cravens and some of the other board members. Some of the board members will not approve the budget because they don't want to get in trouble, and the other ones want to approve it, and they locking horns and all that humbug.
That's
so anyway.
Well, they could learn how to get a good CPA. That's what they need.
Well, I don't blame them for not wanting to approve a budget because they'd be liable, you know.
Yeah, but
what's
wrong? What's wrong?
I guess. I don't know.
It's no excuse for not having a good CPA. That's what.
Right.
That's my thought about it.
No, that's
Get
right.
you a good CPA. You won't have that trouble. So that's no excuse at all.
And then I see Cravens, he's ducking out for mayor and he's running for senator.
Yeah, he's
wants his job back in the Senate.
His old job.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but politicians got to learn one thing. They take us for granted. Answer them phones or get your secretary to call the client back. If you're too busy to do it, get her to do it. That's the message I'm giving y'all. Because old man Butler, when he couldn't answer you, he'd come in person. And he just wasn't educated enough to do like y'all got.
Don Louis Butler.
Yeah, he come in.
I went and visited him a while back.
Yeah. And I don't care when you ask that man something, I don't care how small, how big it was, he would find a way to answer you.
That's right.
So you politicians better learn that.
That's right.
The message I'm giving y'all is giving y'all a hard time.
Let me tell you, Bustani, you need to call your constituents back. Your aide said that Charles Bustani does not call his constituents back. I said, what kind of deal is that?
That's right.
You know?
Supposing his constituents.
And David Vitter,
yeah, that's
you need to pay
one.
attention to that too, doggone it. That's what we elected you for, to represent us, and you need to hear what we have to say.
That's right.
Now, Mary Landrieu, she'll call you back.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mary's on top of her game. Yeah. I got to give her that.
Give her that, yeah.
And anyway.
That's a good message now. Y'all listen to us and carry it out, and I think you're going to do better for yourself.
Okay, he'll be running against my friend Albert Gilroy. All right, here goes. Herlin Dupuy, announced for District 6 Parish Council. Jay Guidry, District 11. Cravens, his Senate race against Albert Gilroy is District 24. Ronald Bushell is in District 5. He's announced, and Wayne Ordway is also announced that
he's an electrician now.
No, he's a bug man.
Oh, yeah?
You know.
Okay. Oh, yeah, he's a bug killer. Exterminator, yeah, okay.
Exterminator.
Exterminator, man.
Okay. So anyway, Wayne has announced his candidacy for Parish Council against Glenn Stute.
Glenn Stute.
Right.
Glenn Stute is air conditioning guy.
That's right. Okay, Keith Mars, my friend, Keith Mars at LHC. Okay, he's the CEO. They just broke ground on a state-of-the-art outpatient campus, and it's going to be right there on Heather Drive next to the health club.
So no.
Yeah. What a cool deal, man. Keith, I remember when he used to work for Jeff Bernard in Palmetto, and he got out on his own, and he has done extremely well.
Sure no.
Absolutely.
That's good.
I mean, proud of him, man. Good job, Keith.
Yeah. Thanks to coming to the St. Landry Parish, Pete.
Yeah, man. Look at the deal, man. What about Jordan Jefferson with LSU? And that Jones guy? He got charged with
domestic violence. Domestic violence, is it?
No, he got a felony second degree battery.
Yeah, battery. That's
he beat up this guy in a parking lot, kicked his face in.
Was that a ball player like himself?
Jordan Jefferson?
No, the one that he beat up.
No, he was a Marine.
A Marine?
Mm-hmm.
He's lucky he could beat up a Marine.
Well, there was 3 or 4 of them.
Oh, there were 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
That's how they could beat him up.
Yeah.
That's what it takes for a Marine. Marine is a tough boy.
I told Sim Sanders the other day, I think they're going to change the name of the LSU Tigers to the LSU Inmates.
Oh, Lord.
Anyway, they took 48 or 49 pairs of shoes from Jordan Jefferson's house.
No kidding.
Yeah, they confiscated that many pair of shoes.
Whoa.
Isn't that something? Listen to this, man. I saw in the paper the other day that Daily World is looking for a freelance photographer.
Yeah.
Freddie Herpin, my good friend, is not going to be there anymore. I guess, you know. Maybe they just need another guy.
Yeah.
Man, I've known Freddie since he worked as a mechanic for Bordelon Chevrolet.
Sure enough.
Which now is Bo's Garage.
Bo's Garage, that's right.
That's years ago, man.
Yeah.
I mean, this is in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's getting to retire, huh?
You know, I don't know, man. I'd like to hear from you, Freddie. See what's happening. Give us a call. Talking about Jordan Jefferson and all that stuff, man, that's bouncing off the OJHS, Opelousas Junior High School campus.
That was
They had
something.
2 boys charged with assault.
Yeah,
And they had a shooting spree right off the campus.
that's correct.
I mean, what's these kids doing, man? It's
Well,
crazy. Why they do that?
Well, that's back to parents.
No, when we were kids, we didn't have knives and guns.
Parents are not.
We're just getting a good old-fashioned fist fight, and whoever wins, wins.
Yeah, but that don't work no more.
Yeah, but that's bull.
They go get machine guns now, just to kill one person. It's sad.
I'm just, man, sad, man.
It's sad, yeah.
Okay, hey, Melville, guess what Melville's getting? A new Dollar General store.
Melville?
Melville.
How about us? We getting a new one on 82.
182?
Right across from the wildlife.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They putting a Dollar General there?
That's correct.
I'll be damned.
I'll pass there going to Mr. Mills. He's a landscaper man. I wanted him to go look at some land for me. And I asked him, I said, what is that big building coming up right on the end of the road? He said, man, that's a dollar store. I said, a dollar store? He said, yeah. I couldn't believe it, man. That's on Coville Road. Old man Coville lived down there.
Oh, really?
Right at the end, they tore that. They moved the house away from that was sitting right at the road, and that is building a dollar store, man.
Yeah, look. My condolences go out to the Fontenot family. Shatter Fontenot.
Shatter Fontenot.
You know old Shatter?
No, make me remember. Maybe it
Radiator guy, man. He'd fix radiators, solder radiators, and all kind of stuff, man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what. I used to go to I'd drink beer with him in the bar rooms every now and then. Every time I go to a bar room, man, he was there drinking beer.
Drinking beer.
Oh yeah. Good old guy.
He was a beer drinking guy.
He was a good old guy, man. Yep. Well, he died, and I think he was in his 80s, but just a good old guy. He used to love to talk about my daddy and my grandpa.
Sure enough.
My grandpa, Pistol Pete DeJean.
Pistol Pete DeJean. The marshal.
City marshal.
City marshal for years and years.
Yeah, and then, and of course, my daddy.
Did he pass away before he got out of it, or what happened?
No, he was still city marshal. He died in 1965.
Oh, yeah.
And my grandma, Vita, she took over as city marshal to the end of his term.
To the end of his term, okay.
Right. And then, of course, she didn't want to be city marshal, you know.
Yeah.
So she got out of that. So,
then
but she feels is.
Then Cochise came in.
Then Cochise Collins.
Yeah, that's right. I ran against him.
You did?
Yeah.
You got whipped, huh?
Got whipped by 30 votes. That wasn't bad for a man with no money.
Hey, 30 votes?
That's all he beat me by. Matter of fact, he was kind of scared. Yeah, he thought I had beat him.
Is that right?
Yeah. That was some good laughing days. He came to Swallow Dinner Club. He was talking that Creole, you know, ask Swallow to get me out the race.
Yeah. They used to try to make them deals, you know?
Yeah.
What's it going to cost you to get out the race?
I don't know what it was going to be, but Swallow told me, he said, "Monsieur, I'm sorry that rascal stand on his ground." He's saying that in French, you know.
Yeah.
I ain't going to even ask him. I didn't tell Swallow no better since he never knew I knew they were talking French.
You think that's funny, huh?
I had me a good laugh on that.
Hey, listen, I want to congratulate the Elks Club and Lee Worley, I think spearheaded the deal. But the Elks Lodge 1048 in Opelousas purchased Toby's right here.
Yeah.
Behind the studio, Toby's little lodge.
I don't see Lee no more. He just hang out at the club all the time?
Who?
Lee, I usually run across him,
I
you know.
see Lee every now and then. Lee's enjoying the retired life.
Yeah, he's taking it easy.
He's a good old guy,
Lee,
man.
don't forget about old Dan. Come by and talk with me, Lee.
Yeah, Lee Worley, come see us. But no, he did a good job. He spearheaded that deal about getting the purchasing Toby's little lodge, which should have been done years ago.
Yeah, that's true. You know, a lot of guys, the older guys could have enjoyed it. The younger guys gonna enjoy it. All the older guys probably did. They ain't gonna enjoy that.
Yeah. But anyway, congratulations to Lee. I've been friends with Lee for years and years, man, a long time.
I gotta tell Lee when if he come talk with me, I gotta tell him I still got that policy making money. I haven't touched it on my daddy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You bought that from him?
Yeah, I bought it from him. I was working under him too, you know.
Well, how can you still make? I mean, your dad is dead.
Yeah, but I never cashed it in. I left it.
You don't have to?
I left it with John Hancock. And they're still making money with John Hancock.
Lee was working for Louisiana Companies, which was George Litton Insurance
That's
Agency,
correct.
Remember?
But
he was working for Mr. George Litton.
But I was subbing on the Lee with John Hancock.
And he went to Mr. George one day when he started working, and he said, "You know, Mr. George," he said, I don't know, I don't think I'm making my way. He said, "I just ain't doing good enough."
Yeah.
And Mr. George said, "You just hang in there and keep plugging. You'll be fine." And let me tell you what, he was a top insurance guy in the pack.
Oh, yeah.
Lee Worley was on his game.
He
knew his business.
He sold a lot of insurance.
He did very, very well.
Lee sold a world of
DeJean White Insurance, folks. Don't forget about us.
We be
630.
634 South Union Street, ladies and gentlemen. We got some beautiful companies.
That's right. So we're going to see y'all next time, and we enjoyed the show and hope you did
We'll be
too,
back
folks.
next week at the same time.